Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to give you a tour of my grow room. We'll start off in my seed sowing table. So we have over here is where I have all of my empty seed containers. So over in this corner we have a half drinking water bottle because sometimes I get thirsty in here. So I have this here just for me to water myself. We have some Snips. These are my old Snips and these are my really nice flower Snips on these. So I barely use these. I try not to use them until I have to cut like a flower or something. And these are just my regular old Snips I've had from last year. So here we have an X-Acto knife for whenever I need one. These are actually plant tags from last year from my roses. So these are the hybrid tea roses that I currently have in the garden. I just saved these because I want to know what they are come spring again. Then we have a thing of cinnamon. So this is what has started to sprinkle in all of my soil block mix and any of my seed starting mix to help cut down on moss and fungi. So here I have a dilution of 1 to 10 of hydrogen peroxide to water to see if that also cuts down on the mold and fungi. Little thing here we have, as you see, I've got like a little dibber or whatever this is called to sow my seeds. It came in a pack. It came in the package of these. And then I have some Sharpies and all of my plant tags go in here. So that's how that is organized. And then I have these containers that I've already washed out. So these are going to be repurposed for, these are going to be repurposed to put some dahlias in. And I'm just going to pre-sprout them to see if I can take any cuttings and if they are viable. So here's where it gets pretty crazy. So I have all of my seed starting mix. So this is the mix that I've been using for my soil blocks and my seed starting mix. And then we've got some Jiffy down there, which I find tends to dry out really fast, so I don't like using it as much as the Fayard. The compost. Check out my Sleepies. This is the compost that I've been using for the soil blocks. So I mix 1 scoop of compost per 3 scoops of mix. If you'd like me to make a soil blocking video on how I do it, I can make one for you guys if you want. But this is just what I've been using and I find it works. And then down here I have my big thing of fish fertilizer. Beautiful. I love this stuff, but it smells like crap. But it really works. So like this is the other side of my garage. It's packed full of, okay, so if you see over here, there's all the cardboard I'm saving for all the raised beds I want to make at my mom's house. So that has a purpose. But this is my boyfriend's luggage because he goes to work in the States sometimes. Yeah, so it's a chaos over here, but it's organized to me. I made these things for winter sowing. I never got around to using them because I've been busy, but I can either use them next year or repurpose them for something else. Maybe I can even use them to like harden off my seedlings in to protect them from squirrels. I don't know yet, but I have those prepared, so that's good. Over here is my soil blocker and my mix. So this is a mix from yesterday. I gotta throw it out, but or just like put it in the garden. But yeah, I tend to like to use fresh soil blocking mix just so it cuts down on like the pathogens and mold and all that stuff. So over in this corner is my 2 buckets I scored from the dollar store, which I think I'm gonna use to, which I know I'm going to use to harvest flowers in the summertime. And I also got these really cool white buckets that I hope I can put like flowers in as well. But yeah, that's that. Oh, and then we also have this little container over here. It's kind of organized chaos. This is what I use to fertilize, put my fertilizer in. and that's its own container. And obviously a watering can, and then some extra pots for, I don't know, just in case I want to put a dahlia in them or something. So this here is a drawer that my mom gave me. She found it and I repurposed it. So these are all my, I think this one is used, so I gotta wash it, but that's some of my repurposed containers. This is where I put all of them, all my tissue paper rolls. And my favorite thing of all are these mushroom containers. They're like, I love them. I really like the deeper ones because you can do more with it, but these are awesome to repurpose. Just I take my little snips and I put some holes in them, and they work magic. And then we have, I don't know what these are. These are just containers. But I don't know. I was thinking of maybe taking this ketchup container and putting fertilizer in it or something that needs to like go into the plant so I can just like super quickly. And same with the saline solution bottle. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, these ones I've seen a lot of people put sweet peas in. So they stack the sweet peas in things at 6, and then it just holds them like that in these paper rolls. So moving on down, we have all of the flower netting I'm going to be using. So to net my flowers, I'm going to be using horizontal trellising. So I have a bunch of netting for, oh, and then also I bought these from the dollar store because just in case we have like a last frost or something. This is just like a cheap frost blanket. I just bought a couple because I saw them and I was like, I might need those. So I've got some vases down here, and this one is so cute. Like, look at this detail. I think it's so cute for some flowers in it, like in summer. It doesn't have like the widest rim, so it won't fit so many flowers. But then I have some vases in here as well, which I'm not going to get out, but this is where I've been keeping them. This is old potting mix. This one is the Miracle Grow stuff. I think, I don't know, I've heard a lot of reviews online saying that their Miracle Grow is chocked full of fungus gnat flies, and I've definitely had some fungus gnats in here for sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this, put it in the garden somewhere. But since then, I have a couple bags you can see down there, but I'm moving on to this stuff because no fungus gnats. So now I'm just going to take you over to this corner, which looks like chaos, but I'll kind of explain it. So we have some, I think, bulbs in that one. We have netting over here, old netting. So I use this bird netting. I used it all last year, and it kept the squirrels and bunnies out until about fall when they got really, really hungry, and then they figured out that they can just bite through the net. But considering that I had a veggie garden last year and I'm growing flowers this year, I'm thinking it'll still work because I feel like the bunnies will be less inclined to eat all the flowers. We'll see. We're hoping. These are my hoping to reuse these staples. They're rusty right now, but if I like wash them with vinegar and stuff, it'll get them off. In this bucket, we've got landscape fabric, as you can see. And then some more pots and netting. So that's what I got there. In this, we have all of the fertilizer, just fertilizers that I picked up all last year, which I'm not really using anymore. It's good to have on hand. I've got this little Neely pad thing that came with my birthday gift that I'll show you in a second. And then I have this fertilizer that I picked up from a nursery. Mom's friend actually likes to call it garden crack because it made her plants crazy last year. And this is what we used as well last year for my veggies. It was really good. I don't know the NPK value of it, so I'm not going to use it this year. I'm just going to be using the Alaska fertilizer. But I do have some more of that. So this is all of my organic bug killer and bug controlling stuff. So I have my Democitus Earth. We got the BTK. I've got the sticky sticks. I've got neem oil. Also, I've got more plant fertilizer, which should be over on this one. And then my boyfriend went to the States recently and got me this, which I'm super excited about because I heard this is really good for dahlias and the Japanese beetles that are going to be infesting them this year. Yeah. Oh, I also got this because I have squirrels. You know, it doesn't work that I know of. I tried to use it on my roses last year. And the bunny kept on eating the rose right when it would bud. And so, yeah. I think they ate it 3 times, right down to like the ground. So I was so sad, guys. I cried. I had 6 rose bushes and they ate every single bud off of them. And then I put up that fence with this netting and it seemed to work. I've got horticultural oil. I've got Japanese beetle traps for this year as well, and that's all I have here. So in these 2 baskets here I have my gardening tools. I just got this tool. It's so cool. I think it's like a Korean hoe. It is insane. I can't wait to use that to get rid of weeds. But yeah, mostly these are all just gardening gloves and a trowel in there. And then I have like stakes, plant tags, plant holders, like all stuff in here. So this is my first grow rack. I actually bought this from my friend's mom, who custom built it, which is really cool. She wanted to do a lot of gardening after she retired, but then decided to sell it to me. So I'm super, super excited that I have it. So thankful. This is a custom build, so she put 1 light, which usually you put 2, so I think in the future I'm going to customize it again and then just add 2, so, or 2 LEDs on the side to make up for the light loss that I'm getting right now. I tend to find that a lot of the plants lean towards the light because 1 light is not enough. You need 2 sets. You can't see so bad here, but before when they were seedlings, they were bending towards the light a lot. But yeah, 1 light bulb. Well, 2 light bulbs. And the bulbs that I have in here are the Plant and Grow ones from Home Depot. So first we have the carnations. So I have La France and Genois. I don't know how to say that. I think it's right, but yeah, this is what they look like right now. I have Blushing Bride Phlox. So this one's going to be gorgeous. Baby's Breath. I have a lot of Baby's Breath. This one got really leggy, but now is pretty bushy, so I'm just going to plant this all in one big clump and see how that does. So back here, in this row we have Bachelor Buttons. These ones are the pink ones, which I'm excited to see. And then we have Straw Flowers. These ones are the Silvery Rose type. And then we have Status. So this one is the Sunset Mix, which I'm so excited to see this. And then we have Yarrow, which is the Summer Berries type. And look, it's finally getting kind of tall. I love it. It's cute. So over here we have the Icelandic poppies. So this is my first year growing Icelandic poppies, or any flower from seed, except the Mexican sunflower last year. But yeah, this is what they look like right now. I was kind of concerned about how fragile this part looks right here. But I was told by another gardener that the more you harden them off, the hardier that part of the plant gets. So not so concerned anymore. But yeah, these should be going out in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the garden. So I can't wait to see them take off. It's gonna be so exciting. This one is the Pastel Meadows. And I also have the Sherbet Mix over there. And they're both from Floret. So these are my Bells of Ireland. As you can see, it's weird. I didn't push the seed in enough to the dirt, and so it has like this the root almost sticking out. I'll know for next time to actually like plant them a bit deeper, but they kind of all did that a little bit. So over here we have my first, hopefully, dahlia cutting. Kind of see it there. Oh, beautiful. I also have some eyes on the other side that will probably grow sprouts. We shall see. So nothing's going on right here right now. I did sew some Snow Maiden pin cushions and some Starflower pin cushions. Also over here is some Queen Anne's lace too. So we were just waiting on germination on that. Over here you can see I have my handy dandy timers to turn on my lights for the 16 hours they need to be on. Here I just sowed some pepper seeds, a bunch of pepper seeds and some onion seeds, and these are on a heat mat right now, trying to get them to germinate. And I did that yesterday. Down here is my row of Lisianthus. So I have, look how nice this one looks. Like this one isn't looking nice. Same with that one. But I tried to split them and we will see. I haven't seen any of them die yet. But yeah, I have about, I think 40 Lisianthus. Yeah, I only expected to have about 20, so that's gonna be exciting. Maybe I'll sell some starts. I don't know yet. Okay, and then we have some sweet peas. So these are actually all on my bottom row, which I have an LED light on both of these. Yeah, and then you can see, oh, wait, let me show you the cool thing. Ooh, look, it's branching. This one's branching too. I don't know if you can see it. A little nib on there. Very cool. So my sweet peas are doing well. I've been hardening them off very slowly. So these should be going in the ground in a couple weeks too. I have a humidifier on the ground and some fans plugged in, as you saw. Then this is my empty fridge. And I'm going to be storing all of my dahlia tubers in there. It's a nice 38. I want to get it at a 40 to store dahlia tubers. But here are my dahlias. My boyfriend got me these from the States. We got dahlia takeoff. We got a pastel mixed and a crazy love. So I'm going to try to pot these up sooner than later just to get some cuttings, I think. And then he also got me some peonies. He's the best. So we got the Shirley Temple and the Coral Sunset. This one is actually, see it? So now it's actually sprouting, so I have to take this out of the bed soon and plant it in the ground. But right now my ground is sort of frozen, so I gotta wait at least 2 weeks. So hopefully it'll survive. So this is my second grow light setup. So this is where I'm storing all of my seed starting trays, and I have some winter sowing bottles that I filled up and then just let dry out, and they're up there. I've got a fan. Look at this setup here. And it's hitting all my plants here. Get some air circulation over in this corner. So this is my larkspur that I did in soil blocks, and they look like they're doing really well. Yeah, they look really nice. I've got fancy pink and lavender. And then back there I have my little stalk seedlings, which I think I need to water today because they're looking real dry. We have some more larkspur that I transplanted from the soil blocks into these containers because they were growing a bunch of molds on them, and I thought that was not good. So I took it off and I put them in these containers. So we've got my Pride and Joy here. We've got the snapdragons. We've got lavender, Madame Butterfly, and sherbet mix. And then in the back we have my pansies. They're so slow to grow, but these ones are the Chantilly mix, I think. Shanty mix. And then we have some Lisianthus over here because I wanted to see if they would do better with these LED lights. I've got a nice Icelandic poppy I potted up as well. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that guy. Doing super well. I've got pink panola pansies, that's what these are, and some more bells of Ireland. They're doing the same thing as the other ones. But yep, very sporadic germination. So in the second row I have, oh my gosh, I have my eucalyptus. So this is how that's doing. And then I have my calendula, which are huge. They are ready to go outside, but it is not warm enough yet to let them out. I have zeolites and strawberry blonde, I believe. We have more snapdragons. Costa silver, I'm pretty sure that one's the pink one. We have apple blossom in the back. You can see that? No, you can't. We have the yellow, the really light yellow Madame Butterfly mix, and the apple blossom mix in the back. And then we also have feverfew. Let me turn off the fan. And then on this row we have all of my new sweet peas that I germinated. So we've got Edith Flanagan, Molly Reelstone, we have Emma, Grower's Choice. I really like how they are growing. They're growing really short and stocky right now, and that's exactly how tall I want them to be right now. We've got another Grower's Choice, Molly Reelstone, and Turquoise Lagoon. Look at these. Oh, it's gonna be so great to see these. And then if you look down here, there's one popping up, so that's gonna be exciting too. So I'll have 5, when really I only needed like 1 or 2, because I just wanted to experiment with this one. What's really cool about this sweet pea is that it's a color shifting sweet pea. So when you cut it, it's gonna be a different color as it matures and ages in the vase. So that's gonna be really cool to see. So over here I have my experiment of poppies. As you know, I'm poppy crazy, and I really want poppies this year. So I have some in-ground in the bed already, but I'm gonna try to experiment with these ones as well. So these were pre-sprouted, and this is kind of what they look like right now. Kind of sad looking. Don't know if this is gonna work, but we shall see. Down here we have the pre-sprouted ranunculus, and as you see, we've got little green shoots coming up. Only 2, I think. Yeah, there's one in the back there. But yeah, those have pre-sprouted. They've grown roots. I'm super happy with it. I'm gonna plant them up soon going to put them in this container, which is just like a dollar store container. Hopefully I'll be able to grow them in this until I can put them in my low tunnel outside. And the last thing we have is all the peppers I sowed yesterday. So I sowed about, I think, 60 peppers. And then these are going to be for my seedling sale and also for the spot at my mom's house. She wants a bunch of peppers. Yeah, so that's it. If you have any questions about my setup or anything I showed, I'm going to link some stuff in the description, but also just shoot me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for coming along on my grow room tour. Have a great day. Thank you.